Hello everybody. How are you all doing? I know it's been a little while since I put a video up. This year's just been kind of like one of those really wild years. 2022. They say March comes in like a lion, ends like a lamb. I'm still waiting for the lamb to come. No, it's better this week. Yes, my berry and beet juice. Trying to eat healthy. So, I hope this video finds you doing well. It's been really busy. So, as my last video I talked about, my mom did pass away. We had our life celebration. That same week, I had I had to get cash out, which, who carries cash anymore, you know? My husband was driving, we saw a bank and it had a large ATM sign, so stopped to get cash out. And anytime I'm getting, it was really nice because the handicap parking was right there, so it wasn't so hard to get there. But I always scan around, you know, when you're dealing at an ATM, and I noticed one car was parked backwards. So I got in the car afterwards. My husband, who's a very safe driver, there was nobody, you know, the spaces were full, but there was nobody driving in the parking lot when we were backing up. Suddenly a car, you know, started on its horn, and a young, disheveled guy came at, like, bashed on the windows, my back window and the window next to my head, and the sound just went chunk. I mean, if he had, my window had been unrolled, he would have hit me in the head. And it just shocked me, and he started just cursing and cursing and cursing. Horrible. I asked my husband to go, but my husband was kind of flustered, you know, fight, or freeze. He froze. And the car came around the other side, and the guy was jumping around, screaming, blah, 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 blah. And I am descended from people from Texas, and I have lived in Texas for a long amount of time. I went off. So fight, flight, or freeze. I fought. I didn't get out of the car, which is a blessing because we just gotten back from the beach, thankfully, because I might have been so angry. I do that, and I'm not as strong as I used to be. So, you know, I can sound all rah, 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 but, you know, push me and I could bump me and I could fall over. So did that, and another person came over and wanted me to unroll my window. It's like, no, I hope you have a better day. And I told my husband go, so he finally went. Scary. I think it was an attempted robbing. So in the case of that, you know, I have been having a lot of realizations that while I can still walk, it's, you know, I have to be careful not to over fatigue, and I am not as capable physically as I used to be, which, you know, 31 months into ALS, MND, I'm extremely blessed. I know this. But I guess it's just a little disconcerting because, you know, while my mouth can run, and thankfully I still have my voice, you know, I'm vulnerable. And apparently in the state of Texas, it's a Class C felony to injure elderly or disabled people. So if you hurt me, I'm a felony. No, I'm terrible. I live in a certain state that has a death penalty, and I used to tease when I was younger. I'm a capital offense if you hurt me. Horrible to think like that, right? Sorry, I have a dark sense of humor, so please forgive me for that. I blame the years of nursing. Anyways, so we got there, got safe, got home, just a little jittery afterwards. We'd gone to the beach, and I tell you, when, you know, I was grieving, still probably am, but when you're really kind of in that big thing, whether you sit in your grass, go on a hike, get into nature, for me, sand and the beach and the waves makes the biggest difference. Now I sat on some of they have granite stones there, and we had beach chairs, and I couldn't actually submerge myself because we had gone into a restaurant. That island we were on doesn't have updated since the 1870s plumbing, so, and depending upon what, I just don't know how much bacteria may be in the water. So fun to put your feet in and then wash them afterwards. It was just so beautiful, and my little one built a sandcastle. She made me a friend to sit next to me. Really, really cute. Just seeing her laugh and splash in the waves and just have fun, and my husband was there, so it was just a beautiful time. Had some great food, nice little breakfast spot, and of course, I finished my drug study, but at that time I was still on it, so I did have a hurricane, but that's just one. I love them. So got really relaxed for an attempted robbing. Had the life ceremony, which was it was on Zoom. I mean, safest for everybody, right? But seeing my aunts and my cousins and my stepfather and his siblings. I mean, some people hadn't seen people for a couple of years. Some people hadn't seen people for greater than 20 years. And I have the sweetest friend that really helped me with this. And I'm so thankful. I mean, it was nice. It was a nice celebration. And I found that it was weird because I didn't know it, but my dad's, I'm terrible with birthdays. Amazon and Facebook remind me of people's birthdays. Well, also American Greetings, those emails. It's just my sisters, my siblings, yes. I just have 20 plus nieces and nephews, and that makes it hard. 2 kids, yes. Son-in-law, yes. Husband, yes. Best friends, yes. As you get further out of there, it's harder to remember. But anyways, so my dad's funeral or internment was actually 12 years to the day of my mom's life celebration. Weird, huh? But it's kind of like, they divorced. So I hopefully, they don't get offended by that. They're dead, they don't know. But it was really interesting because Facebook reminded me. I felt better the next day, and apparently 12 years to that date, I felt better too. So ceremony helps. It did remind me through all this process that I've been going through. My middle sister and I usually handle the death arrangements for our parents. I think coming this summer, I'm getting input from my kids and my husband. I'll talk to my sisters. Ooh. I wonder if that's a mosquito truck. Kind of early for that. Weird. Anyways, I'm going to make my own funeral arrangements and get that all set up, so when I do pass, it's not going to be a burden on my family. And I think when you're of right mind and you're not grieving, it's a safer time to go talk to those people. It was just, everything with my mom went out beautifully. Her illness and her mental state was bad for about 10 years. And the last year and several months of her life were very difficult. But at the end, she was very peaceful. And thankfully, the family gathered, and I think everybody has a sweet thing. I still have to mail out seeds. It's been so much going on. So, after that, what did I do? I've been leading meditations with Recovery Dharma Rockwaller and Choose Namaste. And that's really nice. We're going to open another meditation up for people with chronic illnesses or terminal illnesses. And when that happens, I'll give you guys the link, okay? So, been doing that. And then the Bay City Arts Festival, I'm on the committee of artist relations, artist support. And it was really interesting, the brochure. opened it up, and we had a whole page with our names. I teased everybody to be back with the names no one reads. No, they actually put us in the middle of the program. I was amazed. Finally, some recognition. So I did the check-in, you know, mask. I had to go get my last set of the interleukin and Abicet. Those are the meds I've been on. And did that, and then did check-in, and then came back after I got that and did that. And then Saturday I went and did that with the mask on and got to see friends I hadn't seen and people walking around, and it just feels so good to be around people. You know, that's one thing with being in this public health situation we're in, and also having an ALS MD, it's harder to get out and see people. And being a extrovert, I felt fed by being around people. So Sunday, I was going to the festival, gonna do the supervising of volunteers for the artists. It's what committee members do. And among other things, bless the co-chairs. But going to do that, and I was driving on a freeway and feeling like I can do it, you know, getting my Doc Martens, at least my feet can still fit in them. They're less flexibility, but they can still fit in. And that ankle support's so important. So went, and scariest thing happened, but I swear angels or some kind of fortitude was there with me. I was driving, about to exit a road that usually has a lot of traffic on it. And, you know, kind of clear, not too trafficy freeway, and I had a tire blow. Car jerked, and I was able to, you know, take my foot off the pedal and slowly get off the freeway. And I don't know how, but there were no cars on a 3-lane feeder. I was able to get over into a parking lot. And it's like I went on automatic. It was just boom, you know, get over there. And then I got scared. I mean, it's not the worst area of town. It's just, you know, I live in a large city in the United States, and there is violence here, and there's a lot of robbery because the economy is good for some, bad for others, right? So I felt very vulnerable. And I think with the attempted robbery and then the tire blowout, now I did, I protected myself to not get robbed. And though I did feel bad for, you know, the kid was yelling and I was yelling right back at him, mocking him. That's not very nice. I gotta be careful. I live in Texas. I could be shot. But yeah, it's not a joke. Anyways, but I was sitting there and waiting, and my husband was at work and was trying to get our insurance tow thing. There didn't have anyone available. People were on the other side of town, and he called a tow truck company. But then a nice gentleman stopped and it said his sister just had it and changed my tire. I was so thankful. There are still good people out there, and that is just absolutely beautiful. So he did that, and I guess I had left my key in the car, so he jumped me too. Seriously, a nice guy. Spooky. So I was glad that I was able to find, you know, look at the thing and do it, but it's like, you know, I have a hard time with manipulation to do, you know, hammers or to even painting. I mean, it's, you know, you get so, my art critic is very high, but when you paint, you know, that's little exit, the little bit, you have to do twice as hard to make it look as good, as well as it should. So, but tires, I was just like, I can't do this. You know, you just, in truth, every moment changes. Nobody's safe, though most things are okay, most things are good. It's just ripping away those layers of, I guess, illusions got to me that day. So had to ended up, you know, got that, and then the car is kind of a little bit messed up, so that's getting fixed. It's gonna be in the shop. So, woo, scary, scary, scary. So that kind of went, whew. I just back in and doing my little rabbit circles. But so I am done with the phase 1 trial. And I'm still walking. I still probably have a little more energy, though I know that the brain fog's kind of started to go a little bit better towards the end of being on the drugs. I still have like knots because I have to give their subcutaneous shots. So I still have some knots there. My kidney function's going on up and down. So I'm here, I'm good. Just enjoying, being present. Really, what did I do to create resilience with all of this stuff going? You're grieving and you have all these things, it's just breathing. It's just, no matter where you are, if you just can, and even if you're trached or if you have to BiPAP, just calming down and taking a breath in, feeling your chest, your belly rise, and exhale. Just getting in and getting into the breath and just focusing on your breath and clearing your mind and just letting, not clinging to thoughts can really help de-stressing. When you're stressed, it sets off cortisol and cytokinins in your blood. So eating things that are anti-inflammatory, probably a good idea. So today I made a coffee cake. Not the prettiest coffee cake, but I got it in and I got it out, which was amazing because I have previously, I can't carry like heavy water like for pasta or for anything like that. And my fatigue gets me quite a bit. So a lot of times my husband is the one cooking. So it was just like comfort food. I mean, coffee cake with a little bit of butter on it. So that's what I've been doing, talking to my friends. I am so blessed with multiple people in my life that are so kind to me. And even in the time when I was sitting on the side of the road, I had a friend reach out to me that meant a lot. So thankfully it all turned out okay. I guess that's 2. I'm going to be very careful about 3. But I have my ALS clinic Friday on April Fool's. No jokes, I know. They warned me, don't joke. So tomorrow I have to go in and swab to make sure I don't have COVID. But I might actually get to sit in the group, mask wearing. But it's like, wow, I haven't been in a room with, no, because the study, I know one guy that's also has it that feels like he loved the drugs. He wished he could have them every day. It's like, or every week. It's like, so glad we didn't. So this study so far, the preliminary, from what I heard, I'm not the doctor, but they think that it helps early stages of ALS. It doesn't make a big difference in later stages, but in the early stages, they're hoping that it can actually slow down the progression. So that's pretty cool. I know that one of the doctors spoke at Tennessee, but I haven't seen that symposium. So pretty cool. We'll see if the FDA likes it. So I've got to go Thursday to the neurological center for labs, like a 15-minute visit, and then the next day I have to be there, same thing there. It's like, with gas. But, oh yeah, gas is expensive. There's a bunch of things going on. I mean, there's so much, thoughts for the Ukraine, but there's so much going on. It's really important to do self-care right now. What's self-care? Your diet. If you are of the religious or spiritual kind, prayer or meditation. If not, being in nature, walking, listening to good music, reading. It's important to do the things that feed your soul, that feed who you are and relax you. So making sure you get enough sleep, making sure you get some sunlight, you know, just being there. I mean, even if you can't do a whole lot, there are still things you can do for you, you know? I don't know. So we'll see how everything shakes out next month. It sounds like it's going to be busy too, but hopefully not as busy as March. I mean, really, there's been a lot. You guys are like, I know, you haven't put any videos up. Believe me, I can't hold a camera or a phone and have it be steady when I'm walking because my walk is a little bit ganky. So that's what's going on. I'm just kind of living life. You know, that's when life is short, when you don't know how long you have. I still don't know how long I have. I mean, I'm 31 months into ALS, and by the looks of it, I look okay. You know, silent disease. If you don't see me walk, if you don't see me, the exhaustion I get, or the spasticity, excuse me. Yeah, it's hard. So today I had a new symptom. I had bilateral ankle cramps. Ow. Or I don't know if that's spasticity, if it's so tight. Ooh, that hurt. It's just the muscle relaxers. I try not to take them too much because they can weaken your muscles. And I took them and they knocked me out. So, I don't know. I feel good, though. I really do feel good. Out of it all, I didn't get injured. I didn't get in a car accident on Sunday. I got to see friends and be around people. And I know that's so sad. I like people. And I've been feeling like I'm doing good in the world. And I have so much love around me. It makes me feel very blessed. I'm a lucky person. Yes, I have ALS, and I'm a lucky person. So that's what's going on. I've just been busy like a bee. Thankful I'm done with chemotherapy drugs. So I did it for the C9orf72 people. Tried it. We'll see what the progression they're doing. I'm doing labs until last safety visit is in June. But I did this to help push the science. And now I know I have some, I'm going to attend another summit via Zoom. I love Zoom. It's expensive to have an account if you're a professional, but the one good thing about the past 2 years is how much interconnection we have. Whether, you know, YouTube's been around for a long time, but via Zoom, Skype, all the different, Google Meetup, all of the different meetups and the ways we can connect with people and around the globe, and that is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I'm very appreciative. And my oldest is in Dallas having some health conditions. Hopefully she gets the right doctors, and it's nothing like ALS. It's just, you know, I think we're all going through a lot right now. So please be careful and take care of yourself. You know, I'm going to try to take care of myself, and thankful other people help me do it. I don't know. Can you believe it's almost April? I mean, this year has started with, hopefully it's like, it goes out like a lamb, right? I don't know. I mean, Easter's going to be here, and then May, which is going to be busy. I've got to go at the end of May to Albuquerque because my little cousin's getting married. And Dallas in the beginning of the month. Yeah, busy. But that's what's been going on. Not too exciting, but kind of fun, kind of scary, sad, happy. Gosh, it's just a novella, huh? So that's what's going on. I'm still kicking it. I'm still, you know, I don't think I could actually kick someone because I don't think I could have one leg up and balance, but I'm not, I wouldn't want to. kind of like the slap that went around the world. I don't know. Violence is not good. I know people, you know, you have to be careful about offending people's jokes, but I don't know. I mean, I am trying to do little things to put good out in the world. We have a lot of stuff going on, and those little things you can do good, kind of like doing the clinical study, you know, little bits to help shift the paradigm. You know, that's what's going on. You know, there's lots of pollen here, so allergies everywhere. Thankfully, it's not my allergy season, but life is good. I'm still okay. I'm still walking. I can't believe it. I mean, for somebody that, you know, you read all the statistics, especially with my C9 familial form of ALS, and you can see you have this long, and I had family members that lived that long. So I don't know why I'm still here, and I don't know why I'm still functional. I'm just very thankful. So I'm just gonna be quiet about it and keep going. Yep. So I hope you are doing good. I hope you take care of yourself. Remember self-care. And I will be back, hopefully with a little more exciting one. Maybe I can actually figure out how I can keep the camera steady to take you with me on places, okay? Yeah. The life from the view of somebody disabled. No. Yeah, you know, I'm sure most of us with ALS don't go very far, especially in the public health condition, but I don't know. There's still life to be had. All right, you guys take care, and I will be back soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and take care. Remember to find the beauty in the day, okay? Bye. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to share this with you guys. I know that it relaxes me, and I'm not sure if it would relax you guys, or it's the beauty I found a couple days ago. I hope you guys find the beauty in your day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.